20 seconds late, and he says you're late. Okay.
You know when people
how it is.
abbreviate something, Ace, and you're like, bro, why have you just abbreviated that for no reason?
Yeah, you know that was one that was. It sounded real enough that it could have been an actual thing. Like it could have actually been a real thing.
Yeah, that's just no, it's perfectly.
What's good, everyone? Are we live?
That's just how I am, motherfucker.
Let me know if you can hear us.
Motherfucker.
People look at me, they go, "Yo, that word was fire." Like I might have to start using that.
Oh no, that was
Swagger Jack and you taking your letting go, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
That's what people be doing these days, bro.
Evening meal beef.
Just riding, bro. They're just riding it, bro.
Yeah, fucking schmeeding. You know
Just
what I'm saying?
riding it. Interesting.
Just riding.
They stay riding.
Oh, they're riding it.
Oh, no.
Hey, we're not talking about me here. Calm down, everyone. We're not talking
Coming
about me
through
here.
loud and clear. How the storms in Dallas, eh? So we get a
It's
knocked
fucking-
out.
I just put down the shade. It's sunny right now. Sunny
Let's
and
go.
bright and hot.
Global warming
Normal.
is back. Let's go.
Absolutely. We're
Run it
back in
up.
business. No storms.
Did you see what Scrap said to FaZe after beating him? It's on Reddit. You know what? Maybe I'll have to have a look. Maybe I'll have a quick look, Mr. PD Gaming. See what they got
up,
on the
Goat?
old Reddit. I see quite a lot's been happening over the last few days, as always.
Oh,
What
yeah, we're
Scrap said on
killing it.
Game
We're
Chat.
killing it on the fucking on the episodes too. We're doing 30K per video now.
Oh no,
I
we're
feel-
just cooking
yeah.
out of control. Rabbit's too rich
Absolutely.
for this show. Nah, that's cap. I always be in my dope check boys. You'll see me in my helicopter, like flying from my yacht to the paddock at the Monaco Grand Prix, and I'll just be throwing up the pre-show. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll be there. But Monaco's
fuck with
been
the
and
vibes.
gone now.
I fuck with the vibes 100%. Everyone, said we're about to get 100 people in here. We're getting close. In the chat, put where
He's
you're
doing
from.
his gimmick, right? Here comes the gimmick. I actually love this gimmick, though. This is
It's a great gimmick. Just put where
Yeah.
you're from. I like knowing where people are watching from. And it's actually hella interesting to see, like, you know, when people put they're from fucking South Africa or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're
Also-
always telling the truth.
Also-
They always tell
Also,
the
this
truth
is
as well.
this is my gimmick. What's your body count, chat?
Oh God.
I have to come up with a gimmick in like 2 weeks
just
to match the gimmick.
Yeah. We all need
Yeah.
gimmicks. Mine
So
is
we
where you
need
from.
we need a location and a number.
Because yeah, if someone comes in there like, yo, 6, and then the next time we have an episode they say 7, I'm like, yo, this guy fucks. This guy fucks.
Well, just
Yo,
Trey
I
looks so
swear-
tall and handsome today. Trey ain't tall or handsome. No, he's handsome. He ain't tall. Look at him. Look at him down there.
Damn. The fuck was
actually-
that, Rab?
Nah, actually, my bad.
We're talking about the
Say-
boys.
say-
We're talking about the boys cooking, and then boom.
No, but it's like bro said tall, and like I'm not like you're not tall because you are tall compared to average, but like you're also kind of lower in the cams than us. So why does he say you look tall? How can you look tall today? So I didn't get.
Are we talking about the guy that wears heels 24/7?
He's got me. He's got me. Oh, no.
No.
Fuck.
Dope check roast session. Dope check roast session today. Fuck it.
Luke
nah,
Creddy's
today-
he's been pushing 439. Can't wait for 2 years of Trei Arc games. Damn, that's crazy.
Well, you need banning. Can we ban ourselves?
Goat Squad, yeah, damn right, everyone.
Oh yeah, let me call out where these people are from, bro.
Go.
We're gonna listen to this scrap tape.
Indianapolis. Oh, you're about to listen to it? Okay.
What's going on? Blah blah blah.
Girls think.
San Angelo,
Yeah, it's
shout
important
out,
too,
New
it's done
Jersey,
great.
San Antonio, Ontario. Formal hinted retirement.
What's going
What?
on? Blah blah blah. To be honest, I was kind of like,
Ireland, Milwaukee,
it's important too, it's done
54,
great.
11. I don't know what these numbers are. Crazy numbers.
You're not wrong.
Upstate New York. My gimmick will be that I'm in Ace's walls.
I think he had something to prove that.
Which?
For sure.
My private walls, or which walls you talking about here?
You gonna be in your walls, boy.
He gonna be in them cheeks, boy.
He gonna be in them brown walls, boy.
But yeah, after we went 4th that,
Holy
I can barely
fuck.
even hear what Scrappy said there. All good.
New Jersey,
Sorry.
Kentucky, Puerto Rico. Shout out, y'all. PA, I went to high school at Scump. Ryan, don't be that guy from high school that just rides the coattails of someone they went to high school with. Don't do that. Don't be that guy, Ryan.
goes up to him like, yo, Steph, my dog. We sat next to each other in fucking math class, dude.
Not at, he's at the he goes to the bar, he goes to the pub really quick, and he's like, hey, you know who I went to school with? I went to school with this guy named Scumpy. You heard of him? Fucking goat, man. Love that guy. Love him.
Hey.
Love him so much.
You guys heard of OpTic? Yeah.
That's my boy.
I let Scump my pencil one time. Said he appreciated it. Tight shit.
Did you guys see the BO6 movement leaks? Yeah, L.
You will get into that right about now. I just
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
hit
let's
the
go.
old reply to this. Let me just switch over to the to this one.
Perfect.
3, 2, 1, bang. You like that, chat? You like that shit? I'm
like
so
that shit?
back right now. I'm so back. Sorry to Milwaukee. Did I see someone from Indianapolis actually earlier up? Did you say that?
Yeah, there was one.
Let's go. What a city, honestly. I will be back at some point. I don't know when. What do we think about this? 11 years ago, Elevate Gang. We got Josiah. I mean, look at this team, man.
9 years ago. Where'd you get 11 from, dog?
Did I say 11? Anyway,
You
9
said
years
11.
ago, I'm faded.
all
Slacked,
good, man.
classic, toast. Right, Donny Temp has changed so much. To think that's Temp back then compared to what he looks like today, that's like typical from Don, honestly.
Genuinely, Don. I mean, I'm happy. Again, from this point in his life, he mentioned it on the pod and everything
Look at my
too.
guy.
He lost a whole gang of weight. He's got a better place. He doesn't look the same visually. Hair looks better. Glow up. The beard looks good. Style glow up. It doesn't look
That
like
is-
him. Not even slightly.
That is the first ever time I've seen 4 people stand next to each other with negative aura.
You don't think TJ's like, you think that's aura? You actually might be right there.
No,
No,
you
he-
put.
He
no,
has
like,
a
look,
little bit
bro,
of aura right there.
bro, Don now has more aura than these 4 put together.
100%. That is true. What do they got around their necks as well? Is this like the silver medal or some shit? Is this the, what even is
Actually
this?
not sure what that is. I'm not even sure what.
It's bronze, I think.
It's definitely from an event
Might
for
be,
sure. Yeah.
That's X
I
Games.
don't know what it's from.
I was gonna
It's
say,
from
was
X
that
Games?
X Games? Did they come? They come third at X Games today?
Third or
like-
second, I can't tell.
And what would it have been? I forget actually. Is that 10 for real? For real? Yeah. That's the thing. Lots of new fans like they don't even know that Don used to look like this.
9 years ago, that's AW, is it not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would be AW X Games, I guess.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yo, my
Who did
knowledge,
OpTic beat
by
in the
way-
finals there? Because I actually
It might have
forget.
been. It might have been these, to be honest.
It might have been these. They've been. I mean, the thing is,
You know,
at least you got to respect how Classic and Don, they ain't happy with second place. You know what I mean? Like Josiah, he's buzzing. He's like, we just got shit on by OpTic. Fucking brilliant. Give me that silver. There wasn't even any prize pool for this, right? So like, I'd be if I didn't win, I'd be fuming. I don't think there was any prize pool. I think it was just gold medal.
Dude, TJ in this photo has fucking Peter Parker aura right now. You know what I'm saying? He has that like young lad aura right here. He sees the world with so much optimism type aura.
Young lad aura. All
He
right,
definitely
Trei,
has Peter Parker aura. Yeah.
thoughts on Shottzy being better than you at XDefiant?
Oh fuck.
Who said this?
I don't know. I just saw a clip.
Who made this
All I'm
claim?
saying is Spawn Up GG. He tweets out Shottzy XDefiant clips. I ain't seen much Trei XDefiant clips on there. Maybe I saw one.
Yeah, well, the issue is, because I've got so much aura, but Shotzi's got so much fucking clout. That's the issue.
I see, yeah. Aura versus Clout
Yeah.
battle. Clout wins.
Yeah. Clout always wins versus aura, but you see me walk past, you're like, fuck me, this guy looks good.
That is true. I've been there.
You still wait, Tom. I'm not letting him go off that easily. Hey, tackle the claim being made. Is he better than you at XDefiant? Yes or no?
Is he a level 133? No, he's not. Has he put 100 hours into game already? No, he is not.
I fucking hope I hope he hasn't put 100 hours in.
Is he better than me at the game? Undetermined.
Undetermined. I like that. I like that.
Do one, not sure.
I haven't played him. Green
That's
wall, by the
true.
way. Green wall.
That's a good political answer, and I
That's why I wore the green top today, you know? Green top, green wall.
Yo, be honest though, all right? Collectively, all right?
Oh shit.
COD aside, Fame aside,
Oh god.
Oh, what's
This
he
is my-
coming
I
out
walk.
with now?
I walk into a bar. Shottzy walks into a bar. Who are you looking at first?
That's Shottzy, bro.
Yeah,
That's the prince.
I was gonna.
or whatever
I was
they
gonna
call
say. I was
No,
like,
no.
That's
COD,
the
COD
superstar.
aside.
dog.
COD aside. COD aside.
it. Bro, but
What do you mean caught aside?
all I'm saying is,
aside.
Shottzy, 2 years after his playing career is done, he might have insane aura. Go on to say, when you're a COD pro, It's difficult to build up the aura, you know what I mean? Like when you retired, Trey, did you have the aura you've got today? I don't think so.
No, it's fat.
That's what I'm saying. But the last couple of years, you've been building that aura up. You've been powering up.
No, I just got tattoos.
I mean, your hair's blonde. You changed your style's different. Nah, you leveled up. You glowed up, dog. What are you talking about? You glowed up.
It is true. If you look at a picture of me if you look at a picture of me from Black Ops 4, you think, fuck me, this guy is negative aura.
Give Shottzy a couple years off the toy. We might see fucking Shottzy with neck tats. We don't know yet. Who knows?
That would be fucking cool. Hey, and let me when you're done, I'll take you under the wing.
There you go. Lock it in. Oh, here's the leak. Oh, this was a big one too. This is something too. The theater mode leak.
See, I don't think this is big though.
I do. Why would? You're a fucking troll, bro.
What?
I mean,
I'm not producing today, everyone. I'm not producing. This is not me doing this. This is
no
technical rap today.
The reason I don't think it's that big is because it's in every Treyarch game. Because Treyarch owned the rights to the theater mode, so that's why I don't think it's crazy.
Was it in Cold War?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait, was it in Cold War as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually forget about that. But no, it was.
Yeah,
Of course
Cold War.
it
I'm
was,
not sure. Well,
Cold War. Listen, at 1,000,000% in every Black Ops game since.
well,
I know that it might not be the biggest. Yeah, but it's like what I don't understand about games nowadays is this is Black Ops 1, right? This is Stadium. Sensational map.
Also, why is that photo on there, bro?
I took it off. You said, "Look at me from Black Ops 4." Negative aura.
That's
So I
World
thought,
War, that's World War II.
maybe it was. I just googled. I googled 0 Black Ops 4 Red Reserve. No, you might be right.
That's how you know he was just coming for damage. He wasn't going for specifics. He was just going.
I was just
Yeah,
finding what
bro.
Google gave me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a loose source, Rab. You know what we
That's
do with
weak.
loose sources.
Yeah, I get flamed in DMs. I know the vibe. But Black Ops 1 in 2010, they brought the theater mode in. Valorant still don't have it to this day. So honestly, let Trey cook. Premium studio. But what do we think about this? I saw you tweet about this, Trey. New Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will reportedly allow players to sprint, slide, and dive in all directions, like Max Payne, which I guess is this game I'm watching here. The new movement system is claimed to be referred to as omnidirectional movement.
They fucking killed my boy. That's what they've done.
Do we need this?
No, we don't. They fucking killed my son.
Tactical Rap. Could you bring on my quote tweet of this if you could possibly?
I think I found it actually.
If you could, just because I need to make my case with the tweet up.
I got you. Give me approximately 5 seconds. 5.
Trey said it kills my boy.
3,
Why does it kill it?
2. It actually took me 3 seconds.
Why is it killer?
Yeah.
Just look what they've done to my boy.
Speaking of positive aura, Shottzy, MVP 2025.
I knew what your tweet was gonna be.
Easy, bro. Come on, dude. This is the fact that it's a movement-based game. You're gonna see a huge skill gap appear, which is why, even though I know movement isn't supposed to be the focus of COD, I understand. I know. Don't fucking berate me just yet.
To be fair, now it is.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, this to me is some innovation that actually adds a bit of skill gap. So I'm excited to see it put into the game. The only thing that we have to like determine though is whether it's gonna be game breaking. There's gonna be some like cheese with it. That's what we gotta figure out though. But it looks exciting. Something new, potential competitive gap.
I already know we're gonna get some Nagafin-esque AW dives from this. If you guys know what I mean.
Oh, it might be difficult to find.
It's very specific, yeah.
Well, the thing is, people talked about this with this game, right? Given the fact that they put in, what was it called? The slide where you can like half aim. You know what I mean? Like half aim down sights or some shit.
Tack slide?
Yeah, tack slide. God, I'm so unbelievably good at this, by the way. Like, how long did it take me to find this clip?
Is Trey frozen for you, by the way?
Trey is frozen, but like,
okay, he got frozen on the funniest possible face.
that is a good fate. I think his shit just lagged out. It's actually a shame. I wanted Trey's gas for finding this damn clip in about 10 seconds. because that is like
I'm screenshotting this face, by the way.
yeah, no, absolutely, please do. But if you guys didn't watch
did.
Advanced Warfare, this is Epsilon NA versus FaZe back on Detroit Search and Destroy, when Nagafen hits this absolutely, gets the first kill, hits a mean like dolphin dive. I mean, what the hell even is this? I don't even understand how he did this shit. But he goes flying around the corner like this. It shouldn't even be possible, actually. It was just camera angle cheese, I think. Is this Remy? Am I right about that? I don't know. Is that Remy? Yeah, I think I'm right. Wow. I mean, what a time. Oh, let's get off this. But more Hydra overs for next year. Hydra's going to be nasty at this. Yeah, I do wonder, like, oh, and Trei's gone. So the cameras are kind of messed up, but all good. Oh, and Trei's back.
There we go.
Welcome back, baby.
You're in this fucking cool. Blew my PC up, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, facts. Did you see the Nagafen clip, by the way? Like, I found it, but you want to watch it real quick?
I mean, I've seen it. If you've already watched it, I've
already played that shit. But
there we go. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. All right, we'll see how good Black Ops 6 is. I think it should be a reasonably polished game. At least there is that. Like, given that it's been so long, Zoom and Clay getting absolutely smoked.
It's gonna be a fire game. I have no doubt in my mind about that. They violated my boy.
They're gonna kill XDefiant. They're gonna kill XDefiant, low key. But I'm gonna say this separately from that. Big thing with this game. Just give us a classic COD and announce Blackout 2. Just announce Blackout 2. That's all we want. We don't care. Competitive we love, but give us Blackout 2 so we stay stuck on the game and we can ride this out to the sunset and you can make the perfect COD game that hasn't been made in way too many years. Blackout 2, please.
I actually feel like XDefiant's one of those games that will stay around purely based on the fact that rank play drops in like a few weeks. And if that blows off with Scump, Nadeshot, every single COD pro playing that in the off season, I think it'll do well.
Good little segue actually here, because the off season this year is going to be a very interesting off season. It's probably nothing like we've really ever had before because of this. The Esports World Cup. I know we talked about it before, but we've had new developments over the last couple of days here that we've got to get into. I'm hearing Charlie Intel new tweet, so I'll see that in a second. This is the Esports World Cup. We're pretty sure that week 1 is going to be Warzone, I think.
Yeah,
week 7 is going to be COD Modern Warfare 3, we think. Exactly what this means, I don't know, but it is going to be Modern Warfare 3, and whatever format this tournament takes on, of which is completely not clear to us publicly, even if this is going to be COD, but I guess time will tell. If it is COD and it is MW3, which it is, then there will be some CDL pros. Obviously, they'll all want to play in a $1.8 million tournament, which is going to be in effectively 1 month after the World Championship. So we don't really know yet what this means.
Unretiring?
Well, I'm just saying, Trey, like if these guys need someone to sub in or whatever, we don't really know the situation.
Or some CDL teams can't go. They may need some fill-in teams and fill-in players. So Trey Zero is available for hire.
For a fucking good price, though.
Oh, yeah. Hey, don't whore him out. We need some real money coming in.
Yeah, I'll take $250.
$250. No, but okay. Actually, though, week 1, it's likely week 7, but looking like Warzone and COD is coming in. The big question, though, right? And I'm gonna pose it to you guys. I want your opinions on it as well. We know that it's a controversy that Saudi is hosting the tournament, right? That's the clear-cut kind of dispute within some people. Do we think that it's gonna affect some people going, some creators going, or do we think people are gonna get over it because of the 1.8 million?
All right, listen. I had this discussion. Esports is it's an up and down market, correct? We can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the fact that, you know, money's always an issue a little bit with esports. So why not? You know, yeah, morals exist, but esports need the money and the exposure. And Saudi, they've got the money.
Yeah,
so
for lots of these teams, it just, you know.
Yeah, take the resources that are given to you. Yeah,
it makes
morally,
too much sense.
Morally, don't really, you know, But fuck, we're in 2024. You know, who gives a fuck about morals? You know, get your money, get your bread.
I mean, I always think it's always a difficult discussion, right? Because like we're getting paid for this show via Google, yeah, via like ad revenue. I'd get paid the same shit like through Google.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like,
Google are
it's no-
doing some shit. Like Google have got probably some crazy labor laws shit that they're pulling off. Like they're stealing people's data. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's
Like-
all about the middleman. You know, people. Even like let's take like people that work at like Starbucks and McDonald's and that, you know that they've all got like controversies, politics and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into that because everyone knows about it. But you know, people work at McDonald's, they're getting paid by McDonald's. Like, does that make them a bad person? No. You know, so I get paid. People give me subs. I don't know where they get the money from. They might have robbed that from someone's fucking bank account. It ain't none of my issue.
I think what was interesting, like I know we'll get back to that in a second. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is the Esports Awards, and this is to me probably the more controversial part actually, because usually the Esports Awards are done at the end of the year in like November. I think it's usually November. They run it in. I don't know if you ever actually went to one, Trey, but usually they do it in LA or Vegas or something like that. But it's going to be in Riyadh in the middle of August, which is like, I know there's been lots of talk about this, certainly from the journalists, right? Because they're like, well, all of a sudden now, the kind of award show, especially for the journalism stuff, is almost getting, you know, there's individuals that could be vetoed by the people that are actually hosting this event. So it's going to be...
I'm sorry, bro, but it's money, bro.
I know. I imagine they got paid a shit ton of money to do this.
Oh,
but
100%, bro.
They're obviously getting cooked
Money-
to the fires, right?
Dude, it's money, and then the chance of Ronaldo just popping into the fucking show midway
Right,
through.
if Ronaldo's there to like give me my award, I mean,
let's
I'm on the
do it,
plane.
Saudi, baby. Yeah, like no one's arguing with that. It is what it is.
Hey, someone hit up the fucking Prince's Breaking Point watch party in Riyadh.
We have the Muslim guy. Come on.
I've
Bring
been
us
looking
over.
up the private jet prices, Trey. I've been looking up like we can charter a flight for. I mean, you know, I'll take off from Manchester. I'll come pick you up, and then we'll head out there.
Hey, if we're doing this, I'll pull up to Manchester and bob in with you guys. Let's go.
Wait, how much was it, Rob?
Few grand, like nothing. Depends on what sort of private plane you want. Do you want like a small little one?
Nah.
But we don't want to have to refuel, you know what I mean? We want one that has I think it's about 3,000 miles of range. So you're probably looking at like 30K.
To be fair, we should get like when they hit us up and ask us to watch party it from the inside the Burj Khalifa.
It's not
Sound
Saudi Arabia, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, but like just somewhere cool, you know what I'm saying?
Wrong ass place. Totally
Yeah, no,
different
but
spot.
I-
Don't
no,
disrespect
no,
the boys. I don't like...
No, I'm thinking somewhere cool though. You know,
Yeah,
somewhere
I see
cool.
you.
Yeah, they hit us up there. We'll be on the top of that motherfucker. Yeah, we'll land the PJ on top of that bitch too. Yeah, and then, but we'll make them pay for it. We want an entrance.
Yeah, I like that. Actually, that's a good shout. I just do wonder like what it's gonna be like for this World Cup. Like, who's gonna go?
I'm not there to watch any of this shit. That's why I say we'll go to Burj Khalifa, somewhere fucking cool as fuck. You know.
The Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. That is shocking from this.
You're an
guy.
idiot. You're an idiot for that one.
Neymar could actually turn up to that though, because he actually likes games.
No, like for real. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm not joking. Like Neymar, Ronaldo, these guys, if it's in Riyadh, they live there. It's a big event in the city.
Ronaldo ain't turned up to no games. He ain't.
No,
turned up to
Ronaldo was there with the launch of the Esports World Cup when they announced it. He was there.
Bro, Trey, I don't think you realize I'm being like dead ass when I say that he can pull up. Like it's like there's not like a think of it like this too.
I mean, they'll probably pay him a shit ton. Yeah,
they'll pay him, and secondly, bro, what events happen in Riyadh all that often? It's not a pop-in city, so when there's a big event like Esports Awards or some award show or World Cup or whatever, if you're a celeb in that city, you're the face of the city, you're pulling up to that event. So
it'll be at the Euros, to be fair.
I'm just saying, man. I'm a fan personally because also I just like, you know, expanding the game, expanding into new regions, COD growing internationally. This is all good for COD. People having a moral issue with it, I get it, but realistically, there's always bad with good, good with bad, as we're explaining. But I would hate to see. I really wonder if, let's say, people like OpTic can't make it out, or there's some, contractual.
Well, this is the next thing, right?
stuff.
So these are the teams that are invited to this Esports World Cup. And obviously OpTic ain't on it. So there's 4 teams here that are in COD somehow. There's FaZe, there's G2 with ROKKR, there's KOI, who are under the same heading as Toronto, Overactive Media, I think. And then there's 100T. Obviously, Falcons have a COD team like in Challenges. And that's about it. Many of these organizations have formally been involved. Obviously, NRG, Cloud9, Fnatic, among others. Vitality, TSM, Liquid. There's quite a few that have been involved in COD at some point.
So this is my thing as well. Activision don't allow any other tournaments but a CDL to run CDL teams. You're only allowed 2 from each thing. So this is my thing. If Activision allow, or partner up with it and allow them to play CDL team versus CDL team. For starters, if I'm the community, I'm probably causing an uproar because Hitch tries to do this every single season and can't get it done because Activision don't allow it.
You don't have $1.8 million. That's the issue.
But my for sure. But that's my point. Is just like
Quality point, Rab. It's a quality point.
and like that's my point as well. Though it's just like the community would love to see that shit and stuff like that. But then just wave a bit of money in front of it and then it happens. So I'd love to see. I'd love to see how Activision do with it. I personally, I don't see Activision allowing it, but we'll see.
I mean, they ain't got long. I mean, it's starting. At least the Warzone stuff will be in just over a month if it happens as we think it will. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. I just don't know what format it's going to be. Like, is it going to have to be that we get players loaned out to these teams to play in the COD stuff? Like, there was also some discussion on, like, obviously there's quite a few Saudi Arabian players that'd like to play in this. So how's that going to work? Is it going to be like you get a couple of pros and then you get a couple of, like, challenger Saudi players on the teams? Like, obviously, because my feeling is probably that are they going to just have all 12 teams there and then no Falcons? Like, if all the CDL teams are invited, which I guess technically they could be, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, then probably they're still going to want to have Falcons compete in some sort of like open thing. It's going to be really interesting. What were you going to say?
Falcons are going to have more fans than anyone there. It's going to be crazy.
Might be a one time in a very long time.
Falcons going to be just shitting on some randoms that have never played the game and just the other team just getting screamed at.
I mean, the reason why I wanted to mention this is just because of what it means for the off-season, right? Like, we don't have enough information to say what's going to happen for the teams and stuff, like who's going to be loaned out or if the CDL teams are even getting invited or whatever's happening. Well, what it means is that in the middle of August, there is almost certain to be a big COD event. So at least where my thought trend started on this is like, okay, well, the game finishes, Champs is over, but yet the teams in a month's time still have a $2 million tournament to go and play, if that is how it works. So they're still going to have to play the game, you would think. I mean, there's a lot of money on the line. But also you've got to make roster changes. That's the roster change period. So, and it would be kind of perfect, because usually at least the top teams, they have their roster locked down within 3 weeks after Champs, which would be perfect timing to then try that roster out at the Esports World Cup. But yeah,
I'm on a free Rab. I'm telling you, I will retire for this tournament and then go out winning the thing.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Like a 1.8 million prize, you're probably talking 800k first place, probably 200k each. So, I mean,
it's not a bad day.
It's not a bad day. It's not a bad day.
And that, imagine, I don't know if I'm OpTic or FaZe or one of the Toronto, even some of these the 3 top teams, basically, I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm about to go to Champs, make 50 to 200 grand a piece, and now there's another chance to go make 50 to 200 grand a piece. Fuck it, let's go.
I mean, I think it's gonna I think this off season is just gonna be really interesting, right? Because like the Champs is gonna end, the teams are gonna make roster changes, obviously, because that's what they do, and then the teams are going. At least some of the players certainly will go to the Esports World Cup. And then some of them might get shit on, and some of them might play well. But then the teams that get trounced, like let's say some team has just made a roster change, they turn up and they get smoked by the Falcons or something, then they might have to think maybe our roster's dog shit. We might have to make another change before Black Ops 6. But then again, you're making the team for Black Ops 6. Not like you really can do that in COD, but you know what I mean? Like you're designing the team to try and play well on this new game, which is, okay, it's COD, but maybe it means something. Yeah, pretty wild. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the hell happens here, because I genuinely don't know.
I'm excited.
Scum
I'm
was
excited.
talking
Whatever
about
happens, it might be a mix. It might be creators, some like COD creators along with teams. It might be orgs, just people loaning out players to random orgs and making these random 4-man stacks. However it comes out, I think I'm excited to see people playing COD for high money, high competition, and on a big stage.
It's not going to stop either. Like, okay, this is year 1 Esports World Cup, but it's not going to be going away. They're going to be running this every year. I don't know what it means for OpTic.
The Saudis just want to take the fuck over.
Because OpTic aren't even there, right? But like,
our
OpTic
plan
have
all
talked
along.
about it a lot.
But that's the funny thing about it is that they're taking over. They're trying to take over the footballing world. For people that don't know, like even the younger players these days are trying to move to Saudi Arabia and for the money because they're just offering so much more. I had this conversation with Mum the other day. Like, yeah, we could make $100,000 a week playing football. That's fucking great money, unbelievable money. Or I can go to Saudi and make a mil a week playing football, and you have to decide whether you want the highest competition, the highest level, or it's like put it to the equivalent. Like you can either play for FaZe, or you can play for
A college team.
Boston Breach, but make millions and millions. Nah, yeah, a college team. Yeah, no, I was just trying to troll Boston there, but like, yeah, just a team that's not even announced, like getting top 68 every single fucking event. Like, I'm choosing top 68, bro. For me, it's generational wealth.
Yeah, it's stuff like this, I mean, even any excuse to mention snooker, I'll mention it. But, they're doing the same thing there, where Saudis are saying, look, we might even do a breakaway tour like they did in golf with LIV, and then they want to run the World Championship of snooker in Riyadh rather than do it at the Crucible in Sheffield anymore. So we'll see. But it ain't going away. So it's a talking point that is going to continue for sure. Okay, let's talk about some drama. What do we think about this? Pred, Tupac Thuglord, the best gamer tag in COD. He's at it again. Atlanta FaZe coach, if you guys aren't aware. This is a clip from some... Can you believe, by the way, they actually played some 8s the other day. The pros actually got 8 together and they played some hardpoint, some search and destroy. And we know, Trey, that search and destroy 8, it's a bit cheese, You just run around and try and get kills. Like, it ain't really coherent COD.
It's fucking ass.
Yeah, it's absolute chaos. But Tupac on the other side here is dropping a donut and Pred is taking the piss. So let's have a listen to this real quick.
Open for mid, bro. They're smoked out. I tagged one. He's out on you. Outside.
In the smoke, he ran out. Is that?
I was gonna call you or retaking the slow so fast. Nah, he's awful. He's got 0. He's actually. No, Draws. I don't know. Draws just flew back out. What happened? Oh my god.
Okay, so there we have it. Tupac too soft, absolutely brilliant. So okay, little clip that comes out here from Sport Up GG. Maybe okay, I don't think there was like lacking context here, but I think it was funny that Sport Up says Pred love on at Tupac for being shit after he drops a donut. Because it's okay, not exactly what Pred says, but he does say the guy's awful. Whatever, you know how it goes. So Tupac then hits the reply, roasting the caption, and then calls Pred Kangaroo Jack. Which, like, I mean, okay, fair enough. You're wilding in this clip. GG's man, you're a beast. Which, of course, like, the you a beast thing is, like, exactly what Pred and Scrappy said when they lose to shitters online, right? Like, they, like, to Vegas, Pred, OpTic lost, and they were like, bunch of beasts, GG's type thing. And then he goes to the effort of attaching 4 whole screenshots of Pred drop in not the best numbers. So here he is, Pred 2 and 8. Tupac gets the win. Here's Pred 4 and 7 on Tupac's team. I mean, 4 and 7 is just not like a stinker, is it really? And he was on the same team that he lost. Here's another one. Pred goes 3 and 6, gets 6-0'd. Tupac 5 and 2, and then they're back on the same team here, and Tupac 6 and 6 for the loss. So I'm just a little bit confused, really, why this was necessary. Whether Tupac's just a bit soft, but whatever. Pred then hits the replies, and they have a back and forth. And bro's got screenshots of 8, he says. So just a bit more OpTic versus FaZe beef, you know what I'm saying, Ace?
Tupac more like too soft, man. Come on, this is classic S&D, bro. People call each other shit. And again, the original clip, Pred didn't take a screenshot and post it himself. It's an alternate page. You can't get mad at the alternate page for posting it. Like,
yeah, those guys are assholes too.
Yeah, I mean, you've been victim to some BS on there. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So, but either way, it's a little weird to come at him that way. Also, you dropped a donut. A donut's kind of crazy. AG and none of those screenshots dropped a donut. If you had a donut screenshot, I think it would have hit a lot harder. It would have banged. But no donut screenshot doesn't bang. I'm leaning team Pred on this one.
Bro, are these screenshots old too?
Well, that's a good question. My assumption was they're probably from the same set of 8s, but I actually don't know. Because there's all sorts of different names in here. We've got like Symbols. We've got... maybe it was from the same set as Moors here. Kiz, Blaz.
Dude, is Tupac screenshotting every set of 8 he plays, every result? And it just
to get ready for like when Pro was talking shit?
This was my thing, yeah. Like, has he gone back in like old VODs? And because the one with Hydra in, did Hydra play in these?
Let me find one if there's a Hydra in there. I don't... oh, there is
I
one
remember...
from Hydra here, yeah.
Because I remember Hydra playing in one and he got turned on. And this Blast one is... I think this Blast one's old too, no? Because Blast has been playing World Series of Warzone.
No,
well...
he was in an 8's lobby like a few nights ago, actually. He actually was. I saw him playing, actually. So...
Whoever made that caption is a master instigator. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no, that caption's wild because it's not like...
It is a hilarious caption.
Bro, Spawn Up's come out with the caption. He just completely disregarded what he said instead of saying, "Oh, he's awful." He's just straight. Spawn Up's called him shit.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how he went about this.
And that's what I'm saying. That emoji as well is just absolute comedy.
It wasn't. If AG Pred posted this, it'd be one thing. But Spawn Up GG posting or Spawn Up Clips posting it himself, he started the drama. AG and now Tupac are now beefing because this other page decided to post something out of context, probably too. You know, after this, probably laughing and everything's normal.
Must be a slow news day for Spawn Up GG.
Nah, that's good.
I respect that from Spawn Up GG, my guy.
No, it's got to be. What for my reason is, yeah. It's just a random 8's lobby on a Wednesday night.
Tre's found a clip and he's just chucked that out there. I love it.
He's sat there. He's like, shit. Pred had a nice round in S&D. Oh shit, he pissed on 2. Oh, donut. Yeah, that guy's shit. Let me post this.
Yep.
That is prime hating, honestly, of him. And he just created this whole thread called "You Can Agree." This was pretty funny though, right? Because Tupac then in the replies. Obviously, he's a thug, right? So, like, he ain't soft, you know what I mean? Like, he says, the screenshots were probably OD, though. But talking that crazy and not expecting me to say something. So, it's like, oh, Pred was talking crazy. Like, I'm going to come hard, you know? And Pred's like, I just called you awful. Like, that ain't talking crazy. I get it all personal and shit. So, anyway, they go
He said you went a little bit rogue than that. No, he didn't, did he?
No. Tupac's response to "Dog, I called you awful." How much he still cares because it's a paragraph. You went a little more than that, but honestly, don't care anymore, bro. I got at this shit yesterday. I wanted to have fun, a little clap back, and ain't all serious. It's like, good night, bud. Like, dude, you're still butthurt. You wrote a paragraph in a response saying you're not butthurt when you're clearly butthurt.
It's like what happens when like you get some guy, he'll like Clayster on Twitter, and he'll say, "Oh, you're dog shit. It cost me this money or whatever," and Clay will reply. And then it'll be like, "Oh, I love you, Clay. Like, I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Loved you on the green wall. Like, wish you did the best of the season. Let me qualify for champs. All this stuff. It's like prime backtrack behavior.
Super backtrack, super funny. But yeah, team pride on this one. Tupac, stop being so soft, bro. It's 8. You played it. Tupac, you're the best fucking S&D player we've ever seen. You have the most accolades of any S&D player, likely in COD history. So you shouldn't be this soft. If anyone shouldn't be this soft, it should be you.
Yeah, people saying that he ain't as good at this game as other games, but I don't know if that's true. I've not watched enough of Tupac's POV. But he still knows how to play Search. That's obvious enough. And I guess, I mean, his face
I will say, I was first pick in MWR S&D 8s. Me and him were first picks. I'm just letting it be known. I was somewhat a 2-pack counter on back in MW.
Wow. I mean, he was absolute demon. I mean, him and a Beezy. You ever 2v2'd them?
No, I like vanity.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I would.
Actually, no. Why am I speaking like I'm? Yeah, give me those 2 on a fucking platter right now.
There we go.
I used to watch this shit on Backlot. Oh my god, that was a Jesus. They had some crazy shit. I used to watch it all the time.
I was fucking unreal.
Motherfuckers were clinical with it.
All right, what do we think about the fit?
Oh lord. Oh god, who is it?
It's me.
Oh,
But
okay.
okay.
Wait, were you getting roasted for your fit?
No, they were gassing it. Obviously, it's a good fit. It's just funny that the like Tucker's holding the camera like down here, so like I just look tall as fuck, you know. Like the camera's at like middle, like waist height. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when someone does a selfie and it's in 0.5 and your forehead looks like the fucking sides of the fucking side of the waterfall.
Yeah, but all good, you know. So I made my point on OpTic versus FaZe. I was actually very surprised that everyone else picked FaZe here. Obviously, here's where is he? Where is he? Here he is, the boy. Looking good. Look at that tank. Woo!
I didn't pick FaZe.
I know. Well, you did. Well, you didn't really. You said, "Oh, let me listen to this."
Bro, don't listen to it. Chill.
OpTic Trio just because I don't want to get roasted. But
OpTic Trio, just because I want to get roasted. FaZe up. Here he is. Little FaZe up. Little FaZe
Bro,
up.
chill. Nah, bro.
Ah, look at him go. Nah, but you were with the FaZe boy, to be fair. So, like, I get it's kind of biased.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm just surprised that other people didn't pick OpTic here.
How come Tucker holds the camera down next to his feet when he records you, but he holds it higher? It's up there. Look.
Oh, shit. You had to... Wait. Loki, you're right, are you not?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, he actually might have held it higher for you. That was crazy. Dude, his arms got tired. I did it just after you, so maybe his arms are getting tired or some shit. But you're actually right.
Yeah,
Look at this.
I'm looking good, though.
You're looking good, though, for sure. Gym gains.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, look, he says OpTic Trio. And we were the only boys to say it. Obviously, Crim has his reply. One had to change their roster, the other didn't. Now, this, of course, caused a bit of controversy because Crim is on FaZe. Right, so it's like... But obviously, he's on FaZe, but he was part of the OpTic Dynasty, so obviously we know what he's going to say. I think it's obviously difficult to compare because they were across different time spans. Like, OpTic weren't together as long. Like, OpTic only won one ring. And also, technically, they did kind of change because they had Nade Shot, then they had Enable. But then obviously Karma was on the team for far longer, whereas FaZe have changed the player basically every year, apart from RCD's Cold War and Vanguard. But then also, as Jacob says in the replies, he kind of cooks the Cold Dynasty because they were winning everything with Clay, and then they dropped him, picked up Karma, and kept winning everything. So, you know, difficult to say. My feeling is that I think it's still quite clear, but, you know, what do we think, Ace?
I mean, you guys had your opinion in this video. I don't know. Hey, Gersh, I'm not around. You grabbed the 2/3 of the trio, not the last 1/3.
You weren't
there yet. This is Wednesday before you get turned up, brother.
This is on Wednesday?
You're on a flight.
Yeah, you decided to get a flight at 10 p.m., motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy. You probably weren't even on the flight at this point.
Yeah. Okay, my bad, Gersh. My bad.
Right. Whilst we were working, Yeah, he was jerking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, let's not talk about the gear I had to bring. Let's not talk about the gear I had to bring over. Okay, listen.
Talk about the gear.
Whoa.
He was ready for some
Dynasty.
crazy shit. Huh?
OpTic Dynasty or FaZe Trio? The obvious answer currently is OpTic Dynasty, for sure. But FaZe Trio, if they can close out this year, win a, let's say if they win the ring this year, then I'll give it to them.
Interesting.
One more
So
ring,
I
I
guess
give
we're
it to him.
talking Scump Formal Crim, or yeah, Scump Formal Crim versus Simpa Beezy Cell. It's difficult to compare between the eras. Like it's just in
Well, yeah,
my
that's what
head.
I'm
It's going to take so much for
There was
FaZe
also,
to
there was
like
also so
overcome
many
that.
events. So many events.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Like I truly believe that if there was as many events as there is now, if there's many events now as there was back then when everyone competed, I think FaZe would actually be a bit better. I think they would. I think they would win more. I think the fact there's like 5 events a year, like it does. It's no excuse for why they're not winning it. I'm just saying I think they would win more than
It would highlight their dynasty more because instead of having they won 2 out of 5, they would have fucking 5 out of 10, let's say.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I feel like people who say that they played plumbers like didn't actually watch back then. Like I wanna see the people that like, let's say the plumber gang or the electrician gang or whatever, that say that it's fake because they were playing shitters. Like I want to know what percentage of those people actually watched back then.
Was I a plumber?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of these people are like post MW19 fans.
What
That,
was
like,
I a plumber? Be
They
honest.
buy into the plumber narrative. I don't know. though.
Was my team a plumber? Be honest.
Well,
because
Trey,
I-
if they started watching post MW19, you make me a plumber.
I was more of a. I was more of a
I'm not
plumber
gonna
in the
roast you. I'm
studio.
just giving you that perspective that you might get roasted.
In
I'm putting that out
MW2,
there
you're a
'cause-
plumber. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah,
No,
like if
I
they
weren't.
started
I
watching
weren't.
recently,
Motherfuckers
plumber.
didn't give me a chance in Modern Warfare.
That's true. No, listen, that's true.
We moved
But-
to LA. Everyone started fucking chiefing the Mary, and it was fucking chalked for your boy.
I would say too that some of your favorite Warzone creators also were competing back then, right? You had people like Blast, you have Apathy, Slack, who y'all may not even know competed. I don't know if you do, if you're that new of
Rated.
fans. Yeah, Rated, right?
Slacked.
So, who's the other guy who plays Rated a lot? The other Euro?
Tommy.
Tommy as well. Not as good when he was pro. He was very good though. Still, a lot of these guys are not plumbers. Some of your favorite creators still.
Yeah, maybe they did win
ex-pros
some
with
fraudulent
very
events,
skilled.
but like,
Very
I mean, they played like 30 events, OpTic Dynasty. They won like 16 of them, something like that. So it's like just over 50% win rate. FaZe have played like 20 events. Oh, no, that's actually more than that. FaZe have played 20 finals and they won 8 of them. Like, that's the criminal stat to me. It's like, if they'd played 20 finals and they'd won like 12 or 13 of them, then sure. But like 8 out of 20 is kind of criminal to me, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, listen, the whole plumber talk, we had this discussion. The whole plumber talk is it's void because, in my opinion, the way the league is right now is by far the least amount of talent we've had in the league, or the worst looking league we've had in even prior CWO days.
Yeah, those
So-
motherfuckers are ugly as hell.
I think by far the how the league is right now is not good. And I'm not the only person saying this. This is a lot by not good as well, Ace. I'm not saying it's still top level COD. I'm just saying the difference between the winners and the difference between the top 3 and everyone else under is so far. It's not even funny.
That I agree with. The all these years, 10, 8, let's say 5 to 8 plus years of COD has come to this point where the best generational talents of all that time are now on 4 teams, basically. They've all just kind of pushed up to 4 teams. So, yeah, it's problematic. It is problematic, but I want to say though that I think people misinterpret the CWL days in some way, only because, a lot of the top. If you said the top 4 teams of the year, they didn't really change back in CWL either. almost every.
But no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But, the teams, obviously the teams that are good didn't change unless it was
Right.
like crazy. But that's my point. But at least back then it was like, you know, you saw, and I'm talking strictly LAN, right? Strictly LAN. Fuck the online league. Strictly LAN right now. The lesser teams, right? Take my team for example, Red Reserve or whatever like that. We were taking series off top teams that were supposed to win the event, teams that were winning events. We were placing second at these events that, you know, we were considered the underdogs. And we used to like come in and like, you know, no surprise, but now if a team beats a top team like that's not in the top 3, it's like, oh my god, like it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I see. I do get what you're saying. I do acknowledge it. It's 100%. But like, I just want to keep it keen though that like there was disparity in the past as well. It wasn't as balanced as we make it seem. But today is worse than then for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Everyone that was like, there was just more. Well, there was just more teams in general.
Yeah, more talent spread apart. Yeah.
But like, it was also, I will say, like back then as well, it was. It's still the same as it is now, but I don't want everyone to make it out like, you know, the league back then or like players back then was like, oh, plumbers, everything like that. We were still getting paid.
I mean, I'm just looking at this. Like, this is Anaheim 2016. So this is like apparently prime plumber era mid Black Ops 3. But I'm looking at these teams,
bro.
And I'm like,
names.
I mean, look at the teams that are top 12 here. Like these ain't plumbers, bro. Like you got world champions here and killer. Like you got players that. I mean, there's just no way that these teams are worse than some of the shitters we currently have in the league. Like, this is your top 12 teams. And, like, there's just no way these teams are... Like, they're at the very worst equivalent to a team like Boston of today or a team like Gorillas of today. Like, there's just no way. Like, these ain't plumbers.
Actually, you know the big difference why the skill level was more balanced then
in
some
some
regard?
Like, Zero against top 6.
No, the big reason why this is so, like, why the talent level is so big, I'm going to say is because there was more of a talent pool. More people were playing competitive COD. There was more people actually
look how far I have to scroll down here. Like,
ahead.
Millennium, Tommy, Macat, Swanee, and Jerd, they came top 20. Colchan, Pac-Man, Wheats, and Ivy top 20. Obviously, 100T, this was that event where they won 0 maps, I think. And even we get, like, top 36. We've got TK with Theory.
Hey, I'm just letting you guys know I played. It was a good event from your kid. It was a good event from the boy.
I just remember this one because you guys were cooking.
Yeah,
there was that fun Luminosity team where Study... I don't know if it was this event. Study had that crazy map against FaZe or something. Like, he dropped like 50 on Fringe Hardpoint.
See, the funny thing about Millennium in this year was they were the best team in Europe. Like, they would beat Europe. They would win the European playoffs, whatever like that. But at international events, they were terrible.
Yeah. I was talking to Jerd about that in Toronto, actually.
Like, they were terrible.
We could we only have like 20 minutes left though.
Yeah, we do actually. We got more to discuss.
Let's hop into some matches real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one really quick too. I'll be back for the matches.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh Jesus.
Let's go.
He's gonna get his sunglasses. He's getting his sunglasses.
No, here we go.
Chill out.
600 viewers actually. Yeah, we're absolutely giga cooking today. Appreciate you all coming by. Quickly, these are our fantasy teams.
See,
I want to hear in the chat right now who's picked the best team.
I felt like I cooked, but you actually cooked.
Who's picked the best team? Here, look at me go.
No, you definitely picked the best team by far. I just want the
gas, to be honest. But yeah, I think honestly it could go either way. I'm pretty happy with my team. It's up for grabs. These are the PrizePicks ones, so completely free to play. I think there's $1,000 roughly on the line for the guys that pick the best teams. So I tried pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. But you've got a $30 budget here to pick. So
I think I done well because Abuse has been fucking frying. And Brezzy, you know. It was all I had left.
I mean, look, I see the vision. To be fair, with
You know,
like the
you see the
double,
vision, right?
the double surge pick actually could cook. Like, here he is! Oh my god, look at this guy. Did he have that chain on before? Or did he just put the shit on?
Yeah, no, he had the chain up.
Or was that the chain was there before?
This
Okay.
is my point. Yeah, I went for 4 ARs too because what's better than 2 ARs? 4 ARs.
I used to do. They used to be my strat. Pick a load of ARs because they drop numbers. But like, it actually depends. I think if I really dived into the way that the numbers are calculated, because it's a bit different. Like ARs actually kind of get less points because of like the way that the points are calculated, and also it's important to consider who does well at the event. Like the event placings are quite key. So the general winning strategy historically has been to pick a couple of players from one team and then just have that team just work out really well.
Joe W. Trey, you might have the worst team. I won't lie. For starters, Scrap best player in the game. Draza second best AR in the game, in my opinion. He has been FaZe's best player this year. Abuser, rookie of the year, contender, highly should be in the contention for it. Brezzy, I only had $4 left.
Okay. Yeah, that Brezzy one's fucked, honestly. Listen. I'm the most likely to be cooked. I have the highest. Mine it has the most peaks and valleys. Okay, most peaks, most valleys. First 2 guarantees. Hydra Scrap, you know I'm guaranteed cash on that one. Beans guaranteed. Bag getter placements might fuck me. Oh Johnny though, this is my win. He's my X factor. He slams. He goes like he did against OpTic. I'm winning this shit. He gets dropped next week for Purge J Nassim back on the team. I'm cooked. We're gonna figure it out though. Stay tuned and see how this goes.
Well, I chose 2 of the best players in the game right now, in my opinion. Or like, you know, it's a battle between Dashy and whatever like that. So I'm not really angry. I chose Draz because he's the best player in FaZe right now, in my opinion.
There's a poll up right now. Who will have the best fantasy team? Everyone go vote.
Rab's won this by far. It's a fucking cook.
Yeah, Rab knows how this shit works. He picked 2 he knows the internals. He hit up Easy Mac for stats and shit. He was calculating.
Right. I also made this team like actually before the matches started. You guys waited a whole another week, so you had a whole week of extra data and information before you picked
I
the
just
team.
felt bad because Lion Man was messaging me on Discord and I don't have Discord notifications
Thank you, Trey. I was literally just like, oh shit, I forgot to do this. Let me go. Boom, boom. Okay, boom.
Then he came to my DMs and was like, yo, bro, I need this. I was like, have you been messaging me on Discord? He was like, yeah. I was like, bro, that's not the best way to get hold of me. I can't lie. I'm literally on Discord for 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Yeah, we live with that. Anyway, the link's in the chat if you guys want to pick your team together here, because if you pick a better team than mine, then you're probably gonna do pretty damn well.
My picture in there is actually my face picking the team.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I like how me and Ace are both buzzing, and then like Trey's like, ah shit, I just got
deep in thought.
$4 left.
I was sat like, fuck.
Brezzy is the only one left. Fuck.
No, but here's the reasoning. All right, 2 Seattle players looking like the 5th best team in the league, 4th best team in the league right now, could go far, and they're frying. That was it. That was it. That's what I got.
That's what I got. All right.
What you talking about? Rab. If Rab doesn't win this, I'd be shocked, to be honest.
We'll see. Anything can happen, to be fair, and it depends what's going to happen at the major. All right, we got some matches to talk about.
I will be voting for myself.
These are the games of.
I'm cooked. I'm cooking this one badly. Super.
Actually, I got 20%. Hey, shout out, man!
That's good.
These guys see the vision.
Oh no! All right, I'll just put the teams back on the screen one more second, if people want to keep voting. Like, pause and give you a vote in the poll, and then we'll close it in a second. Okay, these are the games today. I guess we'll look at them on here actually, because we're starting with the big one. Oh my god, these emojis are so funny. I'm actually so happy we added these to the website. This is comedy. Like, people could just give their emojis for the match. So and whatever people put in, like, we got the little man cheese going on. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm doubling down on all of this. But this is the first game of the day. Little Man rematch. I'm going to close the poll now. There we go. Little Man rematch. Surge versus New York. They played online a little while ago, and we all know what happened there. It was a Seattle Surge dub. They played on LAN. Sib absolutely cooked him. And Surge go down. But I think online, it's potentially a very different story again. This is the map set, by the way. We've got a Vista and Rio hardpoint. Wow. I mean, that is some pace. And I think I kind of like this if I'm Surge. I think I'm pretty happy with this, actually, if I'm Surge.
Really?
What do you
feel
think?
like I'm taking it the other way. If I'm seeing a Vista map 1, it's gonna get mixy for sure. But you live and die by Hook, in my opinion. If you're Seattle here, it all depends whether his route's taken and movement is working today. But if you're New York, I think you have the Bulldog went crazy last week. He had a great week last week. He can come in, start frying again, and get warmed up really quick with a Vista to start. Hydra, we already know what we're getting from him. I'm actually leaning that this is a NYSL masterclass overall. Invasion Search are very good. Vista, they're going to come out hot. And then, yeah, Control. I mean, I think just Control, they're just going to fry. So, NYSL 3-0. That's my prediction quickly.
New York online compared to Seattle online. I'm taking Seattle on this one. The map's kind of they're looking at inform online right now. Abuser's looking like a serious threat, and Sib hasn't been the greatest player online right now. So neither Skies as well. Saying that, so
like Sib really just can't afford to lose because he said he's never going to lose to these guys again, or he's going to chop his bollocks off. Or at least he said that was true on LAN, maybe. So online could be a different story.
He said in general, but
yeah, I think he did. Yeah, so he's got to come out with the heat again. But also, I think these teams. I mean, this is 5th versus 4th as far as I'm concerned. Like this is a 5th best team versus 4th best team. So we're gonna see how competitive it is. Like I think New York will win in 5. That's my pick. But I think this could really go either way today. I'm actually really looking forward to this.
I got
series.
Seattle 3-0 or 3-1, just purely on the basis that Sib hasn't been shooting online that great. Sky's had a rough start. I don't like New York's hardpoint. You guys know that. I've been saying that for 4 majors in a row. And Seattle just look like they're in form. They look like they're enjoying playing with each other. Abuser's looking like one of the best players in the game right now. So, you know.
That's why he's on your fantasy team. We've got Kismet as well here. He's above, below a 24.5 on PrizePicks. Use code Breaking Point. Sign up. $300 deposit match. You know the vibe. He's been averaging 20.6 in his last 5. But his last game, he had 30. And then the match before that, he had 15 on the first map. So he's been all over the place, really. 14, 18, 26, 15, 30. What's going on? But the average ain't the best. I think this is kind of what you're going to see. Because I feel like with Hydra, you're going to get more consistency. Yeah, here we go. For Hydra, it's 27, 28, 32, 36, 30. Like, that's pretty consistent. With Kismet, it seems to be all over the shop with what. And, like, for Sib, it's very consistent. For Skies, it's very consistent. I mean, it's only Kismet who's all over the place. Like this guy's potentially dropping 14 or 30 kills. So, you know,
if I'm gonna give one for a Vista map 1, actually, I'm actually thinking that Skies 22. Skies plays better online, factually, and 22 on a Vista is pretty easy as an AR. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, interesting actually.
I'm taking a Skies 22 over, and then I'll take the Abuza over. Why not? I'll take the Abuza over.
The Abuza over 25 and a half. Sheesh, okay. We'll see if he cooks again today.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely possible.
That.
I mean, we've got a couple of other games as well. We've got.
Absolutely.
We'll keep him moving here.
Yeah, we've got second match, Rab.
Oh God.
Oh baby. Actually, my 2 favorite teams, I think. We've got
one way to put it.
And then I'm assuming Vikkel's back from his travels, huh?
His travels. Let's see.
I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't clearly seen that it was just.
I mean, they haven't actually have they confirmed the Vikkel's back in and Purge's gone? I mean, technically he was on a 14-day
contract, so he would technically still be under contract today.
He could still be in. You never know.
Putting that out there.
Just saying. I mean, do we have any confirmation here from the Miami Heretics?
If you want to look at all over the place, Vikkel's last 5 are
Okay, I'm
might
pretty
be the
sure they're
worst.
playing with him because I got a picture of Vickle here.
They might that might be the worst last 5 I've ever seen.
11,
for
13,
the
19,
vehicle?
11.
Oh, it's a bit all over the shop, Edit, actually. This is map 3. This is control kills.
Oh, he's 100% playing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's looking like Vickle been to Turkey for a new beard. Imagine. Just skipped an OpTic series to head for a transplant. I mean, look, I hope that this Miami team hasn't just fallen off. Like, I don't want them to bring in Purge for a series. Vickle
Fallen
comes
off?
back. Well, they were
For-
right
hang
in
on.
the major. They were
Hang on, falling off. They were never
When did
fucking on, Rab.
Dog, they've been online.
Clarify
They've
what
been
you mean by
online.
falling off.
It couldn't get any worse.
Well, they were
I'm
top
actually
6
hoping
at the major. They nearly be OpTic at the major. Weren't far off. They were looking good. And then they come to
what
online. Then they lost one
Did-
series of Purge.
Did someone replace Rab with a different version of Rab? Because this guy is spitting
No,
absolute
but like,
horseshit right
I
now.
actually like this team. I just
At
hope
least
they don't shit
I
the
stand
bed.
10 toes on my fucking Rab.
Nah, I'd stand on my takes.
But listen, before we get into this series, before you get my take on this series and you, Rab, Ace,
Stop.
what's your take on the series, buddy?
Minnesota wins. Done. That's my take.
Done and
Fuck yourself.
dusted. Easy dub. I mean, if Minnesota don't win, chalk it up. I mean, I don't know. It might be alright.
No, I mean this matchup. To be honest, this matchup is very big for both teams. Both teams are fighting for a champ spot. I think they're 10 points apart from each other. So the winner of this is actually a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Look, they're
for
both
these
at
two
130. Both at 130 right
Oh, they're
now.
tied. There you go. Even worse. They're
Wow.
tied. So it's a huge matchup. Like, this is like type of pressure going to this kind of matchup is like tournament. It's serious right now. Crunch time,
Alright.
baby.
What time? What score? What score?
Fuck.
Fuck.
3-1. 3-1 Minnesota.
What you losing?
We're losing the first hard point.
What about you, Rab? What you got?
I got Miami 3-2. Game 5 heartbreaker.
I've got Miami 3-1.
They're losing.
Miami, they're losing the control.
Miami loses control. Okay.
Well, yeah, Vic was giving me 11 kills in control.
Yeah, well said. All right, and then FaZe play Ravens. This is so tough for Ravens, man. Like, they just needed to do better last week. They had to beat Gorillas, really. I wonder if, in hindsight, that would be a critical series for them because they lost to
100%.
Gorillas. They then had to play New York. They lost in 5. Clayster literally never beats the Tiny Terrors. Like, if there was his record against that duo, the last few times they've played must be just abysmal.
Does anyone have the what is it? I guess head to head for the Tiny Terrors versus Clay.
I was gonna see if I could find it real quick, but give me a second there.
We need. Where's Tweetle? Tweetle.
We need our boy right now. We need our boy to help us out.
I mean, Rab, I'm gonna keep it. What I can get a rap cap stack with you.
What?
You, yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah, rap cap, kibbity stack, rap cap. Yeah, that LAG series. I said it before they played it. If they don't win it, I don't think they make champs. And here we are.
That's the heartbreaker. That's the series that breaks the camel's back, basically.
Well, yeah, you can't lose to LAG, second worst team in the league, in my opinion. And you go and lose to them. You need the points. You know, Ravens, we've looked at, we looked at them being, a pretty top contender in terms of taking taking top teams pretty far in series and stuff like that, and then you just lose to LAG. Like, I said they were gonna lose because I just think the pressure's too much for them, especially for online COD.
You know
Alright,
what's gonna
so,
happen?
Like, I found a
FaZe
little
is-
bit here, but yeah, go on. Ace.
Oh, I don't say FaZe is gonna win this, but Gwyn is gonna have a masterclass.
So
That I do. That I'm with.
I can't find Clay versus FaZe, but I can find his teams versus FaZe. So they beat FaZe Stage 3 Major online winners finals. They then lost to FaZe in the grand finals. They then lost to FaZe every single time since then they played them. Obviously, Clay at that point was then off the team. He then went to Vegas, start of 2023, lost every single time. And obviously they've lost twice already this season. They're probably going to lose again today. So Clay is on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, he's at least on a 10 or 11 losing, probably 10 losing streak against the Tiny Terrors. Yeah, that's what I found here.
I wonder what the actual record is of ex-teammates of the Tiny Terrors and their records against them. All of their prior teammates. Alec, Slasher, all of them, after teaming with them, what was their records playing them? I'm sure it looks bad. I'm sure it's probably like 1 win and 30 losses. No BS.
Yeah, those guys are that duo's fucking assholes.
Yeah, they
those
just.
those guys are fucking good.
Hey,
Those guys,
they
those
don't
guys are
miss.
fucking good.
They
don't miss. They don't fucking miss.
All right, Boston Surge. We got a. Wait, we got DoorDash challenge emoji here. That's crazy.
You know what? No. You know what? Boston Surge, 3-2, heartbreaker again. Surge wins.
Jesus, I thought you were gonna go crazy on me there.
Come on, dog. Relax.
I mean, listen, I've got no hope in this Boston team to even win a map
3-2.
anymore.
Surge wins it. Boston Breakers take another game 5-0.
I kind of
3-0
think that
Seattle.
Boston's like play style, it may be able to put up more of a fight here than we think. But yeah, I've got Surge winning. New York versus Legion is actually going to be kind of interesting because obviously Vegas won the series against OpTic last week. They looked pretty good. Could they pull off a back-to-back upset? I mean, it's possible. Like if they play as well as they did against OpTic, it is possible.
If those bastards get their Virginia servers, as the OpTic fans claim, if those rats get their Virginia servers, they might win. Otherwise, it's cooked for Vegas Legion.
Hydra coming in,
frauds.
absolutely slamming them for selling out the spot to Las Vegas instead of keeping it in Paris. He is fuming that there's no French representation anymore. You're getting free nodes. See you later.
Wow, that's good analysis, Trey. That's what we bring you on for.
Yeah, fucking class.
Okay, Thieves Ravens. This is like must win for Carolina. Like there's
Thieves
absolutely
Ravens.
no way.
Thieves 3-1.
Thieves Ravens. Thieves 3-0.
A
Damn.
Byron Nasty masterclass and a big fuck you to London management. That's what it is.
That was really in on this storyline today. Okay, I kind of buy it. I think I don't know. I think Ravens might be a bit mentally compromised at this point.
You got to make people believe, right? You got to make people believe.
I believe. Okay, Heretics play again against Gorillas. I mean, I've got Miami taking the dub.
Why am I on a Miami love train right now?
LAG dub. 3-1 LAG. Miami is gonna lose to Minnesota. Be compromised. LAG's they won last week. They're happy. They're gonna beat them, and it's gonna be a comeback story for LAG.
Ah, so weed's legal in Dallas. Nice.
What? Hell nah. Listen, LAG is gonna spark up, getting into that 8th place, right at the neck of the 8th place spot.
Oh wait, this is my. Oh, this is Miami's 3-match weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is.
They play Gorillas and then they play Toronto. So I've got them going 2-1 on the weekend.
Oh my, I forgot about that. That's insane. Yeah, no, Miami's shocked.
This is the first time I think this has ever happened to any team.
It's ever happened.
Yeah,
Apart
no,
from Super
I
Week back in the day.
I put it in a group chat that I have with some pros and stuff, and then they weren't even aware that Miami had a 3-match weekend.
This is insane.
I don't even think Miami know they have a 3-match weekend.
They're like, wait, what the fuck? Like just
Vicar
absolute
was like,
bonkers
what?
to them.
Vic was in bed,
Yeah.
Huddling the Champs League trophy, and then, his team is spamming him. Yo, we got a match, bro. Hang on a minute. We already played 2.
All right, final game of the weekend. I mean, I'm assuming we're taking the victors, FaZe and Ultra in these series. OpTic versus Minnesota Rokkr. Ace, I want your perspective. OpTic got upset last weekend by Vegas. Are they going to do what Atlanta FaZe typically do and put their meat on the table here in the next series they play? Or
It's like, let me get mentally prepped for this. 1 second.
is there potentially the back-to-back upset on the cards? Because OpTic's only game this weekend.
Listen to me, okay? I gotta look a little crazy for this one. Minnesota is gonna upset. No, I'm just kidding. OpTic 3-0. Done.
Fucking hell, that shit in there.
OpTic 3-0, especially after losing the way they just lost. It's gonna be. They're gonna come back fucking.
I need the
shooting.
boys to come through, Pred and Sib, or Dashi and Pred, just to absolutely cook for my fantasy team.
I
They're gonna be
that's what,
shining. Honestly,
I've got my boys Seattle, and they've got a pretty good run.
they actually do have like their upcoming matches don't look too bad. And now because of how good they play every game mode, it looks like they have a chance in every series. To be honest, against anyone. They remind me of the old LV with Purge when there's like they're just at the nick of beating the top 4, but I actually believe in them a bit more than I even believed in old Legion too. So the Seattle fantasy run I think begins. It's beginning. The underdog story. 12 for OpTic, 0 for Minnesota. That's so fucked. What are the emojis on this one, Reb?
Right, there's some. I mean, we've got
Is there any
bedtime emoji, so like go to bed emoji. We've got the 3-0 Pred emoji. I've just thrown on. I'm gonna take off that one. I'm gonna keep the. We've got any Doug Sensor Martin clown emojis? No, I don't know. I'll throw on the Zinni one. Keep it there. Have fun with this, guys. It's absolutely sensational work. Okay, it is 3 p.m. Eastern time. You know what that means. The matches are just getting underway. Here we are with the boys. Thanks all for watching. We had a killer little pre-show today. As always, we'll be back on Monday for Dope Check episode 24. Whatever Ace does in the intro every time when he's just straight singing that shit. Like, I love it. I've been vibing with it.
It's from the heart, baby. It's from the heart. Okay.
Absolutely. Ace, anything to say?
Love you guys. Thank you for the support. It's been incredible. A special guest on Monday. I think we'll have someone on. So keep that in mind. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Just letting you
Trei?
guys know that before we turn the thing off, the special guests that come on, they are special to us too, because we have no fucking idea. Me and Rap have no idea who's coming on.
I have no fucking idea.
They are special for a reason.
Absolutely.
We don't know.
Then they come back.
Babe,
Back with
I need
me.
you back with me. Listen,
Wait,
I
actually goes
also
so much
don't-
harder than I do.
I also don't know who's coming on because I message a lot of people. And
Special
on the
race as
day, no, listen, it's on the
Okay,
day
yeah.
they say yes or no. It's like that. It's like, I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll let you know on the day, basically. So it's fucking roll the dice and whoever wants to come on. If it's 5 people, 1 person, 10 people, it doesn't matter. Just everyone come on, lock it in.
I like that. It's good work.
I love you,
guys.
motherfuckers.
Love you guys.
Love you
Have a
too.
good weekend. We'll see you guys
Speak
on
soon.
Monday. 24. Dope check.